Welcome back to the Pittsburgh Pirates Rebuild. We start off the episode with making a little bit of adjustments to Jared Jones. I was looking at baseballsavant.mlb.com, and he does throw a curveball along with his four-seamer, slider, and changeup. I tried to adjust the changeup to match the speed that he's throwing it in real life, which is 91 miles an hour. I was unsuccessful with that, but his curveball is around 81 miles an hour. Slider's around 88 miles an hour. It already had it at 89, so I left that. And he is able to get the fastball up to 97. I thought I set it to 97, but it's showing 98 now. Let's go ahead and fix that. So we should be able to see right here. Yeah, it says 98. We'll drop that down until it changes to 97. We'll do that and save it. And that will put him at, should be, dropped him back to a 70, which is good. That puts him right where he was overall. And we'll see how that affects him, giving him that fourth pitch as we're kind of documenting. And there'll be other players I do want to look into and see, to kind of validate that we're doing the right thing with. But today we're going to get into this first start of Manuel Hernandez. Starting off against the Cubs here, and Cade Horton is pitching against us today. We'll get an opportunity to see our AAA squad this year doing a full game. Didn't want to just do the player lock because I did want to see a few of these players in AAA that are new. And we got Peguero up to bat first. Swings at a slider on the outside corner. Strike one. And another slider. All right, let's look at the timing here. 98 miles an hour. Okay, so we got to get the timing. That's a ball. Really trying to improve my hitting this season. I think it'll help the team a lot. Focusing on looking for off-speed pitches, really, because I was looking for fastball pretty much the entire first year. 2-2 count to Peguero. And there is a fastball, and we could actually recognize it now that we're paying attention a little better. Peguero's going to third. Going to third, lead-off triple. That brings up Celestino, who's someone I would not mind bringing back up to the big leagues. He's got a pretty good... Let's take a look. If I can remember how to do that. Oh, we don't get to see everything. I wanted to see his whole player card. We'll look at that later, maybe, if we remember. But he's a solid player, pretty good defender, and that's really what I was looking at earlier. Be a nice upgrade in the outfield for us compared to some of the other defensive players we have up in the big leagues. I might tend to focus a little too much on offense sometimes, but I want to really make sure we do keep an eye on the defense attributes, keep an eye on the defensive attributes of these players. But here's Franz Talbot, first at bat. Oh, let's see his stance here. I dig it. I dig it. Leaning back. Got the back leg in front of the front leg. Oh, late on a fastball on the inside corner. Oh, we forgot to tag up. No. Oh, he got in anyway. Whew. I forgot I was playing the game apparently for a minute. I was so focused on Franz there. Palacios up to bat. He's in the 4-hole for the Indians in AAA. 1-0 early Indians. That's timed up pretty nice for a base hit there. A little early on the swing. Termarr Johnson up to bat here. Another season in AAA. We'll be keeping a close eye on Triolo this year, because I do not want to bring up Termarr until it's time for him to play every day in the big leagues. Termarr just late on that one to left field. He retires the side. That brings in the debut of Manuel Hernandez. We see we got a four-seamer, changeup, cutter, curveball, and slider. He's not going to overpower you with the speed of his pitches, but we're going to find out how well he can locate them. And that'll tell me how close he is to being ready for the bigs. First pitch of his career with us. He catches the corner. I'm giving it to him. That was a strike. The ump doesn't have his glasses on, apparently. Celestino gets the fly ball to get the first out of Hernandez's career. Cole Young up to bat here. Fastball, there it is. The control feels great. Putting it right where I wanted him to. That one was a little bit outside, but caused a ground ball. 2 away. It might not take a lot of starts for us to get tempted to bring him up to the big leagues. He's a higher overall than Skeens was last year when we brought him up. Seems to be a little bit more ready for the big leagues in his first year with the club. 0-2 pitch for the second time here. Try the cutter to get him out. He goes down looking. 1-2-3 first inning for Hernandez. Here's Gonzalez. Nick Gonzalez, I was hoping would have a good spring, make the team over Bay. I was hoping for him and rooting for him. But you got to go with the player that's performing better. But that's a nice hit by Gonzalez. That should get him to second. We'll see how he does in AAA this year. Injuries will happen. We will have to call up players, make roster adjustments, and that's really why I want to pay attention to the AAA team and really have a good eye on how they're performing and who's ready for the next step. That brings up our catcher, Jason DeLay.
Ball one.
Takes a...
Count 1-0.
Yeah, he said, wow. That almost hit me in the face. 96-mile-an-hour fastball to the face would feel real great in the morning, wouldn't it? And that's a fly ball to center field. We have 78... Oh, no, that's way too shallow. Staying at second. 1 away. John Rhodes up to bat, our right fielder. This other guy I want to keep an eye on. You know, this one might be maybe not an everyday player for us in the big leagues, but I feel like he could come in and contribute off the bench long term. Backing up Langford. That's a deep fly to left field. Oh, they're able to field it there. We're going to try to... thought that was a mistake. We're in at third, 2 outs. And Schreiber's up to bat here for the first time this year. Our first baseman right now. Pretty much a weak spot on the team. Kind of makes you... Oh, we messed up the lineup. Where is Eldridge? I know I put Eldridge in the starting lineup. That is really strange. Bats are hot this morning. I don't know why I keep saying that. It's 7:45 my time at night. And it's clearly not morning in this game. Guerrero up for his second at bat. 1 for 1 today. You know, with that early triple, he might be on an early cycle watch. I kid.
Ball, that's out.
1-2 count. And with 2 away, we will have the runners keep on progressing, but that will bring us to the bottom of the second. 2-0 Indians. Hernandez has got to love the run support. He had an 8-pitch first inning. That is not... Okay, we're not pitching there anymore. That is completely over the plate, but the blue has other ideas. Ground ball to Guerrero. 1 away. Having 5 pitches to choose from really makes me think that Hernandez has a nice future. I like pitchers that have a variety of pitches that we can throw. That was the first pitch, really, that wasn't located very well. Let's try this. Oh, okay, that's going to be the first hit. Rhodes will try to field it and hold him to a single, but he's not going to. That's a double. Runner on second, 1 out, the bottom of the second. All right, first time seeing Hernandez in the stretch here. That's a tiny strike zone tonight. Holy crap. Yeah, that's a frustration slider right there by Hernandez, who has had 3 pitches robbed from him. Luckily, things haven't gone bad from that. There's a curveball for one of the first times, and that's a borderline strike as well. This umpire needs to retire. 3-2. You know, learning a new pitcher, you always try to figure out what's going to be the good pitch to strike people out. Let's try the curveball. It's not going to be the fastball. Let's try the changeup. He goes for it. It was pretty low. Johnson with a nice play there. 2 away. Runner advances to third. First pitch fastball. Caught too much of the plate there. Come on. Locate a little better. Like that. 0-2 count. Up to 24 pitches here. Not too bad for 2 innings if we can get out of it right now. I do like the pace that Hernandez is pitching with. That'll take us to the 3rd. Celestino up to bat. He's 0 for 1 today. Got a nice lead, though. Just late on the fastball. 0-1 count. And a curveball that we couldn't time up perfectly. Just got under it. 1 away. All right, Talbot. That's a good pitch to swing at. That's not going to get down, though, but I like it. I like it. Good contact. Was a little early on it. Nothing you can do there. You just got to get a little better at hitting them where they're not. I do like Talbot's swing so far. It feels good. Palacios up to bat here. 0-1 counts. That'll get... Oh, I thought it was going to get over the pitcher's head. So that'll end the top of the 3rd. Hernandez back on the mound for the 3rd inning.
1-0.
All right, curveball seems not the best. Locates the fastball really well. And he covers the base as well, too. Well done, Hernandez. 1 away. Let's try this curveball again on the first pitch. A lot of movement to it.
0-1's the count.
And the changeup. Seems like he's one that might benefit from throwing a majority of off-speed stuff and just mix up the different pitches that you have. I think he went.
Did he go?
Oh, he says no. We got Davis on a 1-2 count here with 1 away in the bottom of the 3rd. And there's a base hit to the right field. All right, so far after that 1-2-3 first inning, Hernandez has given up a hit in each of the next 2 innings.
Nope.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Got to pay attention. That steal was on me. Not delay. Not delay's fault. That was my fault. Crow Armstrong swings through that one. 1-1 count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off the 1-2 pitch. We'll do it again. Tries to catch the corner with the cutter. Crow Armstrong swings. Celestino's fields it. Gets it into 3rd base right away. The runner cannot advance. 2 away. Facing Young again, and this just zone is terrible. No wonder this umpire's at AAA, not the big leagues. I'm sorry I keep harping on it, but you got a young pitcher pitching. You want him to get strikes called that are strikes and balls called that are balls. Bald or that are balls so he can get better. But he gets through it anyways. That'll do it through 3. We're up 2-0. Tamar Johnson is up to bat here, 0 for 1.
That's out.
That is outside. Good thing we're getting the calls both directions. So, you know, that makes us a little happier about the umpire. That one catches the corner. 1-1. 57 contact, 50 power, and 51 vision. I want to see him put some good games together this year in AAA. It doesn't keep the stats, but I know he was batting around 212, 222 last year. I was really hoping to see him in the big leagues already, but I think he needs 1 more year to really hone his skills in AAA.
Nope, that's off the plate.
2-2 count. Good eye there. And turns on that one a little early. That is shot deep foul. He's got that sneaky power. Just always makes me wonder what is behind the scenes that can make a 50 power feel like a 75 power when you use them. Is it the clutch? Is it the vision? Is it the contact? Only a 62 speed, so we will not be stealing. And Gonzalez is way in front of that one after a beautiful double last at bat.
Outside, that's a ball.
1-1 count. That's got by the shortstop. I thought he was going to catch it on the dive. First and second, no outs in the 4th inning. Strike one catches the corner for delay. Good opportunity to get a run batted in for him here. Just didn't feel like swinging at that curveball. It was a little too far inside for my liking. 0-2 count. Got to protect the plate now, and we swing through a high fastball. One away in the fourth. Rhodes looks excited to be batting. I love that. High fastball. 1-0 count. Just seems like a hyper dude. That bat wiggling all fast.
Nope, inside. Ball.
All right. A little scared of him, I guess. He's our number 18 prospect. Fouls off the 2-0 count. It's 2-1 now. One away. Runners at first and second. Indians lead by 2. And that's going to be a double play ball. There's 1, and there's 2. That'll end the inning. Oh, the top of the fourth, not the whole inning. All right, let's see if Hernandez can keep this going. That's a strike with any. Oh, okay. You got to stop harping on it. Got to start harping on it. Johnson fields that cleanly. 1 away. You know, it is AAA, and so far I don't feel like any of these pitches. Oh. That was interesting timing. I was just going to say I don't feel scared of throwing any of his pitches. That was way too much down the middle there. 1 home run given up by Hernandez. 2-1 ball game. Can't let that get to you, though. You got to shake it off and continue on. Terrible pitch by me. So, you know, we're going through the second time through the lineup now, and they seem to be timing him up a little bit better, getting a little bit more contact on foul balls, great contact on that home run, and we're throwing a little bit too many fastballs, I feel, even though we got a strikeout on that one. So, got to mix up the pitches a little bit better. 2 away now. Fouled off the first pitch, 0-1. Delay's calling for the fastball, so maybe we could just do what he says for a little bit and see how that goes. So he's wanting the curve here. See if we can put it right where we want to. A little bit low there. 1-2 count. Wants that curve ball again. Not showing me where, though. Fouled off. Pitch count is up to 50 now. See if we can get him out with the cutter. Little low, 2-2 count. And here comes the slider. So, yeah, we're mixing it up good. Full count. Another one. These bats in this game just, they happen more often than they should, in my opinion, where you get 4 or 5 foul balls. Talbot cannot field that. That's something that we'll want to pay attention to, and we just baited the runner into going to second, apparently. I didn't even do that intentionally. I was just so thrown off by Talbot not being able to field that. Yeah, he might be a DH long term. Let's look at that again. He's not getting... Okay, he's getting prepared now. It was a hard hit ball, but he should have been able to field that. No, 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 no. I didn't even want this guy to bat. I don't even want this guy to bat. Hold the phone. Substitution. Bryce Eldridge, you're supposed to be in here. Get your butt in the game. You're starting with a 1-0 count, but I think you can handle it. Fouls off the changeup. 1-1. 2-1 count. He looks at the fastball on the outside corner, a little bit off the plate. And that's good contact, but that's about all he is right now. Good timing, good contact, gets under it, pops out to center field. You know, I was thinking about playing around with turning him into the two-way player that he gave up on in real life. I think it's a wise decision from him to focus on just one aspect of the game. That's a nice hit by Peguero. We'll try to get him to second there at least. That'll be the double and the triple of the cycle. I'm still kidding. I don't think it's going to happen. But yeah, so Eldridge, I was kind of thinking maybe we do play around with that, but I don't know how I would handle figuring out where he should be pitch-wise. And that would just be a mess, I think. This is a deep fly ball with an 86 speed. I am going to challenge him. Got to have a perfect throw, and he does, and we're out. Oh, there's Bryce Eldridge taking first base where he belongs. He might be one of those guys that's in AAA for 10 years. Eventually gets called up when someone gets hurt. Or he could have a monster year and develop a lot faster than he has been. 2-2. Hernandez has given up the long ball. 2 solo home runs. 1 on a fastball, 1 on a cutter.
No, that's low.
I don't know why I thought I was going to come in here and throw a 9-inning shutout with Hernandez in his first outing in AAA. I just kind of expected that. 1-1 pitch. Fly ball to Rhodes. 1 away. And it's kind of taking the focus away from our top draft pick of Tolbert, but Hernandez seems to be closer to being ready than Tolbert is. You know, an injury to Mayo, injury to Walker, and you could see someone like Franz come up. You could also see someone like Celestino come up when that happens, so that'll do a nice one on the outside corner. So these early games are, you know, they are important in AAA. Who's playing goods is the one who's usually going to get called up when injuries do happen. And the height of Eldridge plays helps out there. That's 3 away. Speaking of Talbot, here he is, 0 for 1 today. Strike 1 on the slider.
0-1.
Times that up good, but that'll be an out as well. Good contact, I gotta say. Contact's good. Not worried about him. He's going to develop. Those will start turning into hits. They'll get in the gap, turn into doubles. That brings up Palacios. Ball 1 outside. 1-1 pitch incoming. That's a nice hit. That should be a double. As apparently Dustin Hart is online now. I need to shut off those notifications. And that brings up Johnson, who is 1 for 2. Runner at second, 1 out. Tie ball game. We got to get a run across here. That's going to get through. We are going to send the runner. 3-2 ball game, Indians. They're going to go to the bullpen. Bringing in the lefty here, Omar Cruz. Tops out at 93 miles an hour. A really slow curveball and changeup. We'll have to keep that in mind here. And how did that not hit him? I know that. I heard it. I heard it. Let's take a look. Oh, it didn't. It hit the glove of the catcher. Okay. It sounded, it looked like it. I was mistaken. 1-0 count. That's a fly ball deep to center field. That's going to stay in the park, though. 2 away. 2-3 Indians. Top of the 6th. Jason DeLay. 0 for 2 today. 2 outs. Johnson's on first.
1-0.
Wild pitcher here. Maybe we need to make this guy earn it. That's 3 pitches. 2 way out of the zone. Those are just too tempting. I was late on the tiny little 90-mile-an-hour fastball. That'll take us to the bottom of the 6th. All right, Hernandez. You got the lead again. How deep we going to go in this game with you on your first outing here? 65 pitches so far. 0-2 count here. Delay's calling for the fastball. Way out of the zone. I think it's time to get someone up in the bullpen. Oh, look at this weak bullpen here. 5 guys? Something changed. I had this all set up right. Let's get both a lefty and a righty warming up there. That's a hard hit. Okay, so the they're hitting him hard. They're hitting him hard, so we might need to go to the bullpen soon. We'll give him at least one more batter, though. Valdez up to bat here. Just leaving it over the plate too much. Let's try this high fastball. Right down the middle. Yeah, so he's losing his control a little bit. Getting a little tired. 1 away. I really would like to see him get out of the 6th with the lead. We're going to have to fix that bullpen, though. I think we ended up cutting too many relief pitchers.
0-2.
Oh, I screwed that up. Luckily, it was a foul ball. 0-2 again. I'm going to throw the changeup on the inside corner. Got him. 2 away. Oh, he catches the corner, but, you know. 1-0 count. Fouled off. I saw it that time and reacted too slow. Another stolen base on me. Hope this scouting report doesn't get out. We just haven't seen a lot of those in this series yet, so I totally forget about base runners. Locked in on the batter. Curveball. Easy ground ball to Eldridge. He takes it himself, gets there in time. That'll end the 6th. John Rhodes with a nice hit there. Can we stretch it to 2? They get it pretty quick. We're going to hold off. Yeah, that was wise. Hard hit single to lead off the inning. Brings up Eldridge. Lefty on lefty here. Swings at an inside changeup. 0-1. Grounds into a double play. I don't want to harp on it too much, but it is something that I'm not going to give up on Eldridge. I'm going to give him time to develop. He could turn into a stud. We got to put him in good situations in AAA. Make sure there's good players around him playing good ball. But if he doesn't play well, he's not going to develop. And that's just how MLB The Show works. And there's another nice base hit by Peguero. He is a home run away from the cycle. Will he get another at bat? It's going to be close. Yeah, Celestino's up here, 0 for 3. Oh, we read that perfect. 5-2 Indians. Celestino. I'm high on this kid. Look at this swing. Just a beautiful swing. He knew it the second he hit it. Deep to left field. Here's Franz, 0 for 2 today. Ooh. Nice strike there. Okay, we're getting blown away by 92-mile fastballs. 92 mile an hour. Easy for me to say. And struck us out. All right, I think it is time to go to the bullpen. Let's put Fleming in. We'll also go ahead and start getting Hernandez warming up. I forgot we had Tristan Beck as our closer now in AAA. Definitely a weak spot of the organization after the Bednar trade. Let's see if Fleming can hold this 3-0 lead here and get Hernandez a win in his first outing with the Indians. Not too bad. He goes 6 innings, gives up 2 home runs. And let's see. And he gave up 6 hits. So, I mean, a hit per inning, which isn't terrible. No walks, so that'll be a, 1.0 whip. 1 away. Ground ball a little bit out of Eldridge's reach there. His 6'7" frame couldn't get to it. Runner on first, 1 away. Fly ball to Celestino. That should hold the runner at first. 2 away. Look what an arm out there, man. Oh, Sawitsky better watch out. 5-2 ball game. 2 outs at the bottom of the 7th. 1-1 count. And let's see Tolbert's arm to the jump throw. He gets him, but Eldridge can't field it. Who gets the error there? What are they going to rule that? I do love this corner infield in AAA, but what's the ruling here? Must have been a hit. Doesn't say error. 0-2 count here to Crow Armstrong, who had a good hit earlier today. Or a good contact, I should say. It always confuses me when they're allowed to run on that. I thought when there's a runner on first, they can't, but maybe because there's 2 outs. But that'll end the 8th inning, or 7th inning. We're going to the 8th inning. 2 for 3 today. Richie Palacios.
Nope, that's a ball.
That's a strike, but 1-0 count. Is that going to get down? No, it doesn't. 1 away. Jamar Johnson's 2 for 3 today, having a pretty solid outing to start the season. He's a little disappointed he's not on the big league team. Trying to show us why with a 3-hit game. You gotta love that, right? Let's see if Gonzalez can keep it going here. 1 away, a runner on first. Oh, man. I got a little excited about that pitch there and swung a little bit too early. Johnson's not going anywhere. Don't worry about him over there. You can use all your disengagements, though, if you want. Give us a free ball or a free base runner. And just gets under it. 2 away, unless he drops it, but he got it. Jason DeLay's 0 for 3 today. Ground ball to shortstop. He fields it, flips it to the second baseman. That'll retire the side. Moving to the bottom of the 8th. Jose Hernandez is in today. 2 for 2, 2-2 last year in 42 games pitched, 11 holds, 7.49 ERA. It's not that good. That's not that good. He's our setup man in AAA now. We did improve the bullpen in AAA, or in the big leagues, but we got to do some draft picks this year of relievers, I believe. Or if we do any trades, we should focus on that position in return. And not a deep bullpen. We'll get that fixed, get it sorted out. Late in the game, we got to keep an eye on these runners. This team apparently likes to steal. That's a pop fly to Johnson. We got 3 guys fighting over it, but Johnson's got it. 1 away. Good reaction time by the corner infielders there.
That's a ball.
1-0 count.
That's ball 3.
That's a strike 2. Come on, guy. Come on. 3-1.
We got a full count. 3,
Yeah, we do have a full count. I'm going to fight this umpire after the game. 2 down in the 8th inning. And now you're going to call. Okay. We're getting a little spicy tonight. I don't want to adjust the settings. I do love the fact that there's the human element in the game. I go back and forth with whether or not they should get rid of umpires. I get how frustrated it is. You can hear it. I'm frustrated, but humans is what makes baseball so much fun. As we go to the 9th inning with a 5-2 lead. John Rhodes up again here to start off the 9th inning. Will we get to... Oh, maybe we will get to... Who is the one that's going for the... It's Peguero? I'm losing my mind here. Jones hits a home run. I like this kid. Like I said, he might be in the big leagues in the future as a bench player, a pinch hitter, giving people days off. That's a nice blast. 6-2 Indians. Look at this swing. Squares up on it. Drives it to left field. Flips the bat. Beautiful hit. Keegan Thompson comes into the game. He had 9 outings, 2.08 ERA. That's pretty solid. Eldridge is 0 for 2 today. Fouled off with the first pitch. You can sit down. You need to warm up quick because you're coming in the game. Even though it's a 4-run lead, we're still going to use the closer. We have limited options in the bullpen. 0 for 3 day for Eldridge. Here he is, Peguero. Triple, double, single. We're using the power swing. You know we're doing it. Oh, I thought that curveball was a little bit higher on the over the plate there. Thought it was a little higher in the zone.
Hey.
Okay. Okay.
No ball,
We were not
strike.
very late. I'm very argumentative tonight. 0-2 pitch. Yeah, we went. We went. No cycle for Peguero. That was fun, though. 2 outs in the ninth. Celestinos. Celestino, 1 for 4 today. That'll get through the infield for a single. 2 for 5. All right, let's see if we can get Franz his first hit in AAA. That's not going to do it. But we're going to the bottom of the ninth with a 6-2 lead with a chance to give our rookie Hernandez, our draft pick, our second-round draft pick last year, his first win. Here's Tristan Beck, 51 games last year. I believe that's AAA, 4.21 ERA. He did see some time with the big league club last year in the bullpen. Here we go. Got to get 3 outs and not give up 4 runs. Seems like an easy task.
Ball 1.
1-1 count. That's fouled off.
Hey.
1-2 count, 1 out here in the bottom of the ninth. Tristan Beck trying to close off this game. It hits him. Delay tries to recover. He's not going to get there in time. He does get there in time. 2 away, but is Beck okay? Apparently he is. Not even a mound visit. Man, it's tough. 2 outs, 1 strike.
Ball 1's the count.
0-2. Here we go. Let's get it high in the zone here. Swings through it. Indians win. They're 1-0. Hernandez gets a win in his first outing with the team. Love to see it. Manuel Hernandez goes 6 innings, 6 hits, 4 strikeouts, and 2 earned runs. And now checking in on the big league club. They are going to let us play this game. We're going to jump into a player lock situation here with Kobe Mayo. The Pirates have started the season 1-0 as we saw last episode. Let's see if the team can keep it going today as Kobe Mayo continues his start to his career in the big leagues. Hayes has an RBI single. Runners on first and second, 2 outs in the top of the second. Kobe Mayo gets his first at bat of this game. His only hit so far in the big leagues has been a home run. Henry Davis at first, Brian Hayes at second.
Ball 2.
Ball 2, okay, okay. Not sure. Lambert has a reason to be a little upset there. 2-0 pitch.
Oi.
And okay. 2-1. That's gonna ground out. Okay. Not too bad, Mayo. We'll get better. We'll get better. Reynolds with a solo home run, Veen with an RBI single, and McMahon with an RBI solo home run. 2-2 ball game here in the 5th inning. Lambert still on the mound. 62 pitches thrown so far. Ball 1. He gets it up to 95 miles an hour. That's going to stay in play. 0 for 2 for Mayo. Davis with a 2 RBI single. It is 4-2 Pirates. Runner on first is Davis. 1 away here in the 6th inning. New pitcher on the mound, Nick Mears. 96-mile-an-hour fastball misses about 3 feet above the strike zone. 1-0 count. Mayo gets a hold of that one. And it's another home run. 2 in 2 games for Kobe Mayo. What do we have here? 6-2 Pirates. Kobe Mayo, 2 career base hits, 2 career home runs. On pace for 162 home runs. What a start for the kid. Another look at this. Show vision. He loves playing in Colorado. Moving to the top of the 8th, it is now 4-6. Rocky's got a couple runs there. Mayo blasts that one foul as well. 0-1 count. Boy, oh boy, what do we have in this kid? Ground ball to third base. He is retired.
He's out.
That'll probably be his last at-bat of the game. The Rockies try to come back, but a 7-5 victory for the Pirates. The Pirates are 2-0. Cruz went 0 for 4. Triolo was 3 for 5. Great start to the season for Triolo. Reynolds 2 for 5. Christian Walker is yet to get a hit with the Pirates. Not looking good for us in that signing. Wyatt Langford 2 for 4. Another 2-hit game. Brian Hayes 2 for 4 as well. Zawinski 2 hits. Henry 2 hits. Mayo 1 hit. 14 hits for this team. Again, a lot of hits. Avedo goes 6 1/3 innings, 9 hits, gives up 4 runs, 1 walk, and 5 strikeouts. Marco Gonzalez comes in for the hold. Loasiga also gets a hold, and then Arebu gets the save. 2 saves for him. In this game, the Pirates are going to go for the sweep to start the season against the Rockies. Paul Skeens is on the mound, but we are going to feature Christian Walker. Try to get him going. I believe he's 0 for 9 to start the season. Runner at first, 2 outs in the top of the first inning. Dakota Hudson on the mound. Strike 1. 155 home runs in his career. I don't think we'll see that milestone of 200 while he's here.
1 ball, 1 strike.
But you never know. You know, get 25 home runs this year. That puts you at 180, and then 20 the next year.
Nope.
It's doable. 2-1 count. We got to get him going because I look like a terrible GM right now. 3-1 count. That is something about Walker. He goes deep into the count a lot in his at-bats in real life. Gets a lot of walks. Does strike out a good amount. As I was joking last episode, he grounds into a lot of double plays. That would have been another one. 0 for 1 this game. And there's Paul Skeens. Last year was a little rough. 4.35 ERA. Not terrible. We'd like to see the whip get a little bit lower there. The strikeout rate's pretty decent. Walk rate, I don't mind that either. Some little bit more run support this year would be nice for him. Get him a few more wins. We'll see that ERA drop hopefully into the high 3s this year. But Davis does get another RBI for us. He's starting off pretty hot. We got, looks like Reynolds at first here. And Christian Walker gets a hold of one. Curveball sent almost past the bleachers in left center. That felt good. That felt real good. 3-0 Pittsburgh. 108 exit velocity, traveled 472 feet. Zach Veen trying to get back in the game for the Rockies. It's 3-1. We got a runner at first, no outs. It's McMahon on first. Get an opportunity to see Walker in the field. Cannot get to that ball. All right, they got a rally going against Skeens, but Skeens gets out of it. Moving to the top of the 5th. Reynolds on first again. 2 outs. Christian Walker. And a ground out. 1 for 3 with a home run. You like to see some base hits as well. Tovar on first here, no outs, full count to Zach Veen. Let's see if we can get back to first in time. We do, double play. Beautiful. Mayo with an RBI single. He's got 3 RBIs, 4 RBIs now. Not a home run this time, though. Should have just played every game with him. Oh! Walker with weak contact there. He's 1 for 4. 4-1 Pirates, though. Another opportunity to see Walker in the field here. 1 out in the 7th. Double play ball. Cruz takes it himself. Ends the 7th. 4-1. Looks like Skeens went 6 innings. Skeens gets the win. They're shaking his hand. I believe that's what that means. Nice to see. Pretty solid infield there, if you ask me. Let's look at the box score. Cruz is batting .071. So much for that All-Star season I thought about. But only 3 games. Let's slow down. Let's slow down. Triolo still batting .400. He got 1 hit. Reynolds was on base 3 times by walks. He went 0 for 1 today. Walker is 1 for 4. Langford did not get a hit. Mayo with 1 hit again. A strikeout and an RBI. Skeens went 6 1/3, 8 hits, 1 run given up. Only 4 strikeouts, 3 walks. Ferguson ended up coming in, getting the hold there. His ERA is a little high because he's not pitching a lot of innings. And yeah, the 7, 8, 9 innings, exactly what we wanted to see. No runs given up, 1 hit by our bullpen. It's looking like it's improving. 3-0 start for the Pirates. And we see why Skeens left the game. Bruised ribs in today's game. We will keep him active. He will most likely get to his next start, I believe. Oh, it's a 4-game series. I'm a mistake. We did not sweep them. So we start off with 4, and we're going to finish that series. Solometto is on the mound, but we are going to do a player lock game with Cruz. I do not like the way he's starting the season. Let's try to give him a boost. 071 batting average from him, 077 from Walker. 2 players I was hoping for a lot of contributions from this year. Starting out a little slow. But Triolo's doing what I thought he was going to do when we first started this series. That injury last year really hurt him. Pirates with 10 earned runs this series. All right, let's see Cruz here. With Quantrill on the mound, Clay Quantrill. Got to get this average above 100 today.
0-1's the count.
0-1 count. Love to keep this hot start going for the Pirates. Fouled off. 0-2. Cruz is just better than this average.
That's a ball.
I know I wasn't super high on him at the start of the series. Last year I used the Pirates. He didn't do very well. And he strikes out in his first at bat of this game. We're not helping him either. Ground ball to Cruz. Fields it cleanly. Tosses it over to first. That's an out. Still in the first inning. 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Get another opportunity to see Cruz at shortstop. Let's go Rockies. The crowd chants. Cruz will field that cleanly. He's going to go to first. And Walker digs it out of the dirt. That's why Christian Walker is on the team, guys. 0-0 game here in the second, but we have an opportunity with runners at second and third with 2 outs. And we swing at a terrible pitch. We got to be patient. I was really patient the last few games. Kind of lost the patience there. We are looking at a 6-1 ball game now. Comes unraveled for Solometto. There's a nice hard base hit. We're stealing a base here too. Calling it right now. 6-1 ball game in the 5th inning. You got to generate some runs. You got Triolo up to bat. 0-1 counts. It's always risky in player lock. Getting a little lead there. And we're going. He hits a ground ball, which helps advance it. Got us out of a double play there. 1 out, runner at second. Here's Reynolds. 1 for 2 today with a single. Another one of those would be nice. I don't think I'm brave enough to steal third here with only, 87 overall speed. That's a nice blast, though. Is that going to carry? It's not, but we forgot the buttons on player lock. We'll get there anyways. I hit the L1 to advance instead of up arrow on the joystick there. Christian Walker 0 for 2 today. Come on, Walker. Get out of this cold slump, man. Thought that home run would do it. We're going to play with Quantrill a little bit, leading off. Ball 4. Christian Walker walks. Runners on the corners. 2 outs in the 5th inning. Brings up Langford. 1 for 2 with a double and a run. A solid hit here would be nice to help our cause to try to get back in this game. And another walk. Bring up Hayes with a chance to make it a 1-run game with a home run. And a strikeout. We strand 3 runners in the 5th. Not going to come back that way. 7-1. What are we doing, guys? Is that out of here, Cruz? It is. Upper deck shot, 3-7 in the 6th inning. That's what I'm talking about. Bottom of the 7th, it is 7-3. Runner at first, nobody out. Chance for a double play ball here for Holderman on the mound. And that hits him. He tried to tag him instead of just, oh my. And Holderman's hurt. We don't have bullpen depth, and Holderman's hurt. Davis with a solo home run. He's having a good start. It is 4-7 here in the 8th inning. See if Cruz can help out the club a little bit more here. 2 for 4 today. Ah. Kinley with a little heat here. Throw that pitch again, dude. I dare you. Or that one. We're going to hold it second. 3-hit game for Cruz. The goal was to get him going and hope we get a win in the process, but we'll take 3 hits for him to get him going long-term on the season. Triolo's 2 for 4. Another 2-hit game for him. Just the pitching is what failed us today. You're in Colorado. You're going to give up runs. You just got to worry about the bottom half of this bullpen. Or this, oh, there was... I thought there was 2 outs. I thought there was 2. Oh, I'm so stupid. But we will take a 3-1 start to the season. Walker gets a base hit. He's up to 118. We get Cruz up to 211. Davis is starting 500. He's batting 500 through 4 games. Triolo's batting 400 through 4 games. Mayo with his first day without a hit this year. He's the only one on the team that doesn't get a hit. Another 12 hit game for us. Clutch hitting with runners in scoring position seems to be the issue with this team. Sawinski sustained an injury today. He'll be out a few days. We will keep him active. Smith here is going to go to AA, and Manuel is going to go to single-A. That will solve triple-A. Now for double-A, we got to find somewhere that has excess players. It looks like third base. Jackson Glenn is going to be the one that moves to single-A. All right, we didn't get through a lot of the season. The Brewers start 4-0. We're 3-1 right now, so that's a good run there for the Brewers. And overall statistics of the team right now, let's go take a look at that. I want to do a better job of keeping track of that this year. Sort this. Davis in 16 at-bats has 8 hits, 6 RBIs, batting 500, slugging .937. Boy, oh boy, I cannot wait to see where he improves if he keeps this up. He's not going to keep that up, but he's got a great start of the season going. He can play right field as well. We're going to keep that in mind. Some days we might put him out there and put ND in the lineup. Triolo with a hot start as well, even though his durability is decreasing a little bit. Sawinski has got off to a pretty good start, but with a pulled leg muscle, he'll be out a few days. So we'll have to play around with the lineup to get that sorted out. And our backup center fielder at this point, I don't even remember who that is. It's probably going to be Olivares or potentially, yeah, McCutcheon could come in at right field. McCutcheon could play center, but I don't think that would be very wise of us. So we'll play around with the lineup for that for the next few games. But that's where we're going to leave you today. We'll start moving through the season a little bit faster after this. Wanted to get some exciting action in here at the beginning of the year. Hot start for the Pirates. We're going to try our best to keep it up this year. We're not tanking. We didn't tank last season. We're going to try to push. We're not going to blow the team up. Develop these players. Try to make some awesome progress. I'm Soxway Up. Thanks for hanging out. I will catch you on the next episode.